Hey YouTube, welcome to Cafe No Man. Welcome to our reaction to Eartha Kitt. We are going to react to the song Come On My House. I'm wondering if it is Come On At My House. In a flow of singing, it went like that. Come on my house. This is the first time listen to this song by Eartha Kitt. Last two songs that we reacted to of Eartha Kitt were wow, they were amazing. I'm looking forward to this one just because of them. Yeah. Uska Dara.
Yeah, one was Turkish tale, one was a Parisian tale.
Parisian. So they both were different. I'm wondering.
This may not be part of that album, might not
be
different, on the same lines, but yeah, I'm still looking forward to listening to her.
Yeah, this is requested by our patron WC Field.
Watachi no uchi ya anata ni agimashou candy. Uchiya yo ideya watachi no uchi ya anata ni agimashou ringo ni sumomo ni aunzu wa ingagawa. Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, anata ni agimashou yakiniku budo ni natsume ni keki. Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, come on. Uchiya yo ideya watachi no uchi ya anata ni agimashou candy. Uchiya yo ideya watachi no uchi ya nandemo kandemo agimashou. Uchiya yo ideya watachi no uchi ya anata ni agimashou candy. Uchiya yo ideya watachi no uchi ya anata ni agimashou ringo ni sumomo ni aunzu wa ingagawa. Come on to my house, come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, anata ni agimashou yakiniku budo ni natsume ni keki. Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, come on. Uchiya yo ideya watachi no uchi ya anata ni agimashou candy. Uchiya yo ideya watachi no uchi ya nandemo kandemo agimashou. Nandemo kandemo agimashou. Nandemo kandemo agimashou.
Oh,
Wow.
Eartha Kitt.
She is a super lady. Where was she all this while?
She's absolutely
She should
amazing.
be a legend. I hope she is, at least where she comes from.
Oh, from music of this quality, we are now forced to listen to people like Taylor Swift,
And Katy Perry.
Katy Perry, etc. Oh, and Rihanna too.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This is absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Must be an alien or something, the way she is, isn't it?
This sounded
She
oriental.
doesn't sound,
This vocal sounded
part of this
oriental.
world.
Oh, where is she from originally? What are
I know.
her roots? I'm sure she has some roots apart from being maybe part of the African American community, if she is part of that community. I wonder what are her roots, because she is absolutely phenomenal. The way she sounds like a global singer. One day she can sing in an Arabic or Middle Eastern accent. One day she can sing in an Oriental accent like today. Another day she can sing in a French accent or in French too. Absolutely amazing. This is high caliber stuff. This is upper crust of the upper crust. If you have someone like Carlos Santana, who's a master on the guitar, you have Eartha Kitt, who's mistress of her voice.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing, this kind of music. To listen to it, it doesn't matter what she's singing about.
I know.
She might repeat it 1,000 times. I will never say she sounds boring, because she does so much with it. And then the music also, the chemistry.
I know, the musicians
The
are good.
entertainment value from the musicians. They too are top-notch musicians.
I know.
They are not named here, but they must be named.
They were a good
and hopefully
orchestra.
they got credit and a good pay at the end of their work on this album. Absolutely incredible music too. Oh, this completes my day. We can end this day having heard this. Oh, It was a wonderful recording session. We recently heard some of the music of 2021 and early 2022 from countries such as US, UK and Canada, the new releases we heard, and I literally wanted to kill myself like Anthony Bourdain did. People say you travel the world and you discover yourself and you feel happy. Travel makes you feel happy. It didn't make too many travelers who travel the world that happy. Yeah. They killed themselves, they shot themselves, they hung themselves, and so much bad happened to them. Most of them. So Anthony Bourdain is one such person. That's what I felt like doing. I imagine what he must have felt like with the pathetic situation and manipulation that certain countries in the West do with the rest of the world. I imagine what he must have felt like when he hung himself. And also the fact that, his business is now mostly gone the Bob Ross way, if you know anything about Bob Ross and what happened to his business. So the fact is, it's sad. This is what I felt. I felt like Anthony Bourdain in that part of France, Sarasota, about to take his life after listening to the new releases in UK and US in the last 1.5 years. But this music today helped me feel more alive, and I definitely will not take my life now.
This will stop you from taking it. That's nice.
Whatever happened to the US and UK?
And the music.
Dreadful, disastrous. I feel really sad for the people and the countries. What has happened to them in the last 60, 70 years. Sad. They've gone down the drain, down the what is it?
How we say when we go for a concert or when we buy somebody's music to listen to because of their reputation, is it gonna be worth that money this time? This is spot on. This Eartha Kitt is spot on that. For me, I was expecting her to be something great today as well. Only 2 songs and my expectations were already built. I generally don't, expect much from the request that we are given, because so many times it's disappointing and we have to say it and people don't even like it. But they should expect, at least they can bet their money on us that we are gonna be true and honest and open about our opinion on the music that we listen to. So I was expecting her to give something like this, although fingers were crossed, but this was more than what I expected. This was more than worth of the money that you pay for. It is that
no. How does she do it?
I know, how would she do it? How did she do it?
Not easy to sing like that, I mean, that's why the roots are really important, because you have some singers in our part of the world, even in the Middle East, even in the, where people are used to music. Speaking and singing very, very fast.
I know.
So it sometimes runs in the family, it runs in your blood.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming Eartha Kitt is not an African American completely. Maybe I got it wrong. I'm assuming there's something more to it than meets the eye. But no matter where she belongs to, music like that, it must never die. It must never ever die.
Never.
Because this is what makes people stay alive.
I hope.
And not kill themselves. I can almost guarantee you, if Eartha Kitt was playing in Anthony Bourdain's room that night when he took his own life in France, he wouldn't have done it. There's no way.
Why are you so upset about Anthony Bourdain? He's gone. It's over.
No, I'm just giving an example which
they will know.
Affected. There are many more people who have traveled the world and taken their own life, right, seeing the state of affairs or whatever the reason. Maybe they were too far away from love, their family, so they were depressed, they were lonely on the road. I don't know. I mean, musicians are the same. You have so many musicians who are like Anthony Bourdain. They are on the road almost all the time, far away from their loved ones, their close friends in their hometown. As a result, they feel lonely and depressed. So I'm giving them an example. When you listen to music of today, of the last 10 years, I won't just say of today, most of the music, at least in the pop, hip-hop, rock, these genres, even metal, I would say, these genres, when you listen to music in these 4 or 5 major genres, country music, you feel like killing yourself, after it. And that would explain the heavy rate of suicides in those countries where these artists come from in today's world, as well as shootings, and murder and rape and ODing deaths, etc. I mean, when you listen to music like this, how can you be happy?
Oh,
I mean, not this.
Not this one.
Not this. This is the opposite. This is the antidote. This is what will save you. When the black mamba strikes you Eartha Kitt and her music will save you.
Come on to my house.
Don't take it literally. If a black mamba strikes you,
Run to the hospital.
get the antidote for the black mamba quickly.
Yeah.
Within seconds,
Yeah,
within minutes, otherwise you're gone.
It's one thing to be a real traveler, and that is going without your camera, actually being open-minded, actually looking forward to discover.
Yeah, he wasn't.
He wasn't. He was doing a show. So showbiz and what they do, music
Scripted.
and travel is one thing where they have to suck up to so many things that they don't even want to. As an individual traveler, as a free traveler, as a liberal traveler, you are not bound by anything or not bound by a script or a camera that you need to say certain things in a certain way. You go with the flow. I don't think he had that privilege to do that when he was going for the show. He had to go to places where maybe he didn't want to go. Maybe he didn't want to talk about those people. Maybe he didn't want to meet those people. He would have wanted to do it in another way. If he was off the camera, he wasn't doing a show. So every traveler is not Anthony Bourdain. He was doing a show.
Yeah, but you're not Anthony Bourdain. You have a choice. You don't have to.
You do have a
You don't have to
choice.
listen to music like
You're
that.
not
What is being
running out of
released in
choice.
the last few years in America and UK and Canada. You don't have to listen to those kinds of songs. I mean, it's pathetic. Absolutely, you have a choice. Nobody's putting a gun to your head. I hope not. To listen to that music. When you have great artists like that present in your country and it's still around, the music, listen to it. Listen to it. Yeah.